These days, everyone thinks they know how it is to invest offshore, but there's a trap. In South Africa, there's been an increased focus from clients on taking money offshore to address certain political and economic uncertainty, but also to gain access to certain key structural trends that will shape the world that we live in. Today we're going to talk about 3 basic ways to invest offshore. Firstly, feeder fund, which is a South African version, asset swap, where you use foreign currency where you borrowed, and direct offshore investments where you own the underlying currency. Firstly, a feeder fund is where you invest rands in a local South African fund that invests this back into an offshore version. You do not receive foreign currency. The only benefit that you do have is from the performance of the offshore assets. These funds are available to individuals, companies, and local trusts. The next one is asset swap. This is where you borrow foreign currency, let's say US dollars, and invest these US dollars in offshore markets at a cost. Once you disinvest, you return those dollars and receive the equivalent back in rands. There's no limit on the amount of money you can invest in this way. The only limit is from an institutional capacity, which is regulated by legislation. This option is also available to individuals, companies, and local trusts. And lastly, direct investment. This is the most popular among investors, and this is where you actually buy and own the foreign currency. To use our previous example, you exchange rands to US dollars. This gets paid to you in a US dollar account in your name, and this account can be situated anywhere in the world. You have effectively moved your money offshore. This option, however, is only available to individuals and is subject to certain limits as placed by the South African Exchange Control Regulation. You may require tax clearance above a certain amount. These 3 options differ significantly, not only from the allowable assets that you are allowed to invest in, but also the tax treatment and the cost thereof. It is critically important to understand the implications of these 3 options, and if you're uncertain which one of these would best suit your need, feel free to reach out to us. We will definitely be able to assist.